Hi, hello, my name is Squid, and tonight I want to talk to you about Tophiachu. Tophiachu is a locale, has been for a couple of years now. One of the most popular, I think, and one of the most hated in recent memory, up there with the likes of Daniel Larson, Nova Online, White Bowser. Okay, damn. No, was she always a locale? Kinda, yeah. She got her start on Musically, when she started posting duets, which I'm gonna show right now. Probably gonna voice over as well, cause it's copyrighted music. So enjoy that. Let's go on a date. I'm all dressed up. You and me. You want it? Do you like to beat women? Because where I'm from, guys who beat women are bitches. I guess what I'm asking is that true? Are you a little bit?
Huh? What do you mean? You're seriously gonna date other girls?
Yeah, more or less.
I don't want you to! If I see you with another girl...
Insert thirst trap song for some reason.
Sir, we are not doing this today. But since we are here, I decided to give you 3 really good reasons why I'd make a good girlfriend. Número uno, I can cook. Número dos, I am plus size, as you can see. Número tres, and the last and final option for being a really good girlfriend is I'm 5'3.5", which makes me fun size. And fun size people, move over Snickers, move over fun size chocolate, are the best people to have in your life.
My name's Melissa. How you guys going with marketing? Very good job. Very nice. And you? How are you going with your budgets? Good girl. Jared?
What?
Daddy!
Princess?
Daddy?
Yes.
Daddy.
Yes, princess.
Hi.
Hi.
I love you.
I love you.
Okay, that's enough of that. I want to fucking shoot my head. But she started posting music leads and became known as the boss's daughter. What else? She also duetted like a majority of men, and these men were Asian men. That's gonna come about again. Just trust me. Oh, okay. I realized I didn't take notes, so okay. Okay, so she got famous posting these duets and these TikToks, and she got really famous by doing these like finger guns, and then she would try to act like how seductively like doing finger guns like that. People called her again the boss's daughter, and one of her first major controversies was saying some racist shit. Unfortunately, I can't find the clips. You know, the research that I did put into this video was, and trust me, I did a fuckload of research, but the research I did do for this video was extensive. I watched like 4 hours of her live streams just blasting into my ear. I'm gonna get into that, but trust me, I did my research. One of her first major controversies, aside from saying racist shit, saying, I guess, transphobic shit, which again, I have to say alleged because I don't really know. I can't find the clips, so that is unfounded, but she's been known to say some pretty out there shit, and I've seen it firsthand being in her live streams. One time, I didn't say anything, of course, but I was just in there seeing if what they were saying about her was true, and oh my god. Man, look, so dead. Her first major controversy was Asian teen corn. I'm getting itchy on my tootsies. So this controversy came about when she was doing a live stream, as she does, okay, always has done. She was doing a live stream and she was showing, the live chat, like something on her phone, and then it was on Safari, and she twisted her phone, like she flip it like that, and all of her tabs showed, and and right there, like right on one of the tabs, you could see X videos, and the search was for Asian teen corn. That was pretty funny to see. And then right after she did that, she realized what she had done, and she obviously did that. And then she just like did one of these and like looked at the chat to see if anyone like noticed. Like, oh my god, like I can't even imagine like what was going through her head at that point, because she knew she fucked up. You could see her in her face. She knew that she just inadvertently exposed herself, and that is the story of Tophiachu, really. That she just digs her hole deeper. She constantly shoots herself in the foot, and when she does, she likes to point at everyone else but her. Now, don't get me wrong, there are people that just hate on her just because, for no valid reason. There is valid reasons to not like Tophiachu, but some people are just blatantly like racist or sexist, or they hate on her for the way that she looks, and I think that's pretty lame. But a pretty sizable amount of her own controversies were caused by her. Like, again, the Asian teen corn. When that happened, it was like everywhere, okay? And it got so big that it reached TikTok court, where a creator, I think she's named Aunt Karen, held a live stream with Tophiachu, and she wanted to give Tophiachu to explain herself, a chance to really just let it out there, give her side of the story. And the whole live stream was just very disorganized, I would think. And they had some people on, and it wasn't until this one person was on that Tophiachu just started breaking down. She started crying, and that made me feel pretty bad to see her cry. But throughout this whole live stream, she was just adamantly pulling like a Roderick, like deny, 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 give every excuse, deny, deny. Like, when it happened, I saw a video of her own live stream. It couldn't be faked. It was a screen recording of her live stream, of her holding up the phone in her hand and twisting it, and within the tabs you could see that. So it's confirmed. I saw it with my own two eyeballs. I was present for that event. Okay, I may have not been present for the Ariana Grande event on Fortnite, but I was there for this one. Okay, God, fucking loser. A little bit before this controversy, she was doing duets with this other content creator, Wesley Boba, and spoiler, he's nowhere to be found on TikTok, at least. She would duet him, and surprise, surprise, she would be very seductive as Tophiachu can be. I literally wrote down in one of the points, why am I torturing myself? I'm gonna put them in the video because I want you to see just how crappy my handwriting is. So if you see me struggling to read, that's why. During this time where she was duetting a lot of these guys, she lived in an apartment with her dad, her mother, and her brother. Her dad is a whole other can of insanity that I'm not even gonna touch right now. All I can say definitively for Papachu is that he's fucking crazy. He's crazy, dude. And in this apartment that she shared with her family, It was a mess. There was a body cam where police went to go arrest Papachu because, again, I don't know, he was being a danger to himself or the people around him, or he's bipolar. So I don't know the full story there. Long story short, he got arrested, and in that body cam, you could see just like the state of the apartment, and even in Tophiachu's early TikToks, you can see the state of her apartment, and it is, whoa. Like, I don't want to judge anyone. My room right now, it's a little messy, you know, it just has clothes around, but their apartment was a hoarder apartment. And that point, again, that's important to keep in mind. She lived in like a hoarder style apartment. Keep that in mind. Oh, and she had a dog named Hershey, but the dog ran away. That's what she said. But it's very clear that the dog doesn't love the family. They don't take care of the dog, or they didn't take care of the dog. And after her dad got arrested, they couldn't pay the rent, so she got evicted. And this is more recent, so I'm kind of going in like a timeline order. I know, Gary Dixon, you have a coherent thought. Shut the fuck, I'm trying. I didn't torture myself for 4+ hours today to just not make this video. Be grateful. So she got evicted, and part of it had to do with her just not paying the rent, like not getting a job and paying the rent, which it will become very clear to you that Tophiachu has never been told no by her mom or her dad, because she is like the most entitled person. So I think that's going to become very apparent to you. She eventually ended up at this, I guess, extended stay, hotel, motel, whatever. Shocker, she got kicked out. And I guess she kept, like, I don't know, bouncing around from motel to motel. And she got kicked out of the last one and got put on a do not rent list. You'll see why. After she got kicked out, there was a person by the name of Squid, and she's a housekeeper at this hotel, and she made a video not really calling Tophia out by name, but she gave a couple of hints, a couple of clues that it was Tophia that she was talking about. But again, she didn't mention Tophia by name. So yeah, there's going to be whispers here and there, but not really, like, nobody's going to know if it's Tophia or not, for sure.
I probably shouldn't be posting this, but there is a TikToker on here whose name I'm not going to say just in case, who is known for going live, and she's been living out of a motel that I just so happened to work at, and we had to kick them out today and DNR them because they couldn't pay their bill, and I quote, because TikTok didn't pay me. They were disgusting, and I can confirm her room was disgusting. I can also confirm that when they were kicked out this morning, they parked outside of the parking lot, and their mom or grandma took a shit on the sidewalk. They're as disgusting as you think they are. That's the reason for the green screen.
So I want to address this because it needs to be addressed. Yes, the lady that posted the video is a housekeeper. She's not telling you 100% of the full story. She doesn't know 100%. So I'm going to explain to you, and I would advise you, if you're the housekeeper, that you take that video down, because it's not going to look good for you. I've already got the video. I'm going to send it to your corporate. And I'm also filing a report with the police, because that put my family in danger. And I know the police really don't do much, but at this point, I don't got no choice. That put my family in danger. And you're a maid. You're not a worker. And you have no right sharing people's business. But I'm going to come on here and explain what happened, because I feel like it's very important for me to explain what's going on. So for reasons why I'm not going to be giving a lot of information, details, my business is my business. It's nobody else's business. So as you know, like I said, my brother's the one that takes up the rent. There was some issues on his part which is why if I had got paid from TikTok, I could have took up the rent until he fixed his issues with paying the rent. I'm not gonna say anything to give away anything because it's my business. But she's a maid. Her friend, who is also a maid, was acting like she owned the place. She's rude. She hates her job. She doesn't like it. And if you don't like, because you're supposed to be hospitable, you know hospitality, right? You probably went for that. Like, you literally went for that. So I don't know why you're acting like you hate your job so much. If you hate your job, don't work. Okay, so my brother said someone was gonna come by.
And after Squid made this video talking about just how poor of a state the Chu family left the hotel room in, the motel room in, Tophia made a video just going off on Squid, and spoilers, there's no winners in this back and forth between Squid and Tophiachu. They both kind of suck. But anyways, after Squid made her video, Tophiachu responded and basically confirmed that it was her. She basically just put her ass out to everyone and was like, yeah, that's me. And they started having this back and forth, and Squid showed the state of Tophiachu's room, the state that she left it in, and that angered the fucking dog shit out of Tophiachu. And to this day, well, not to this day, but recently, she's still talking about Squid, and all this happened 2-3 months ago, I think. It happened a while ago, but Tophiachu is still talking about Squid. And one of the live streams that I watched, which I will be showing again, because I tortured myself, and I didn't do it for no reason, so she says verbatim, because I wrote it down, I don't give a fuck about Squid. But then you keep talking about Squid. To my knowledge, Squid doesn't talk about you anymore. I may be wrong.
Bring it up saying W Squid. Fuck Squid. Fuck Squid. Why do people keep bringing her up? Her name is filtered. I don't give a fuck about a bum bitch that cleans rooms for a living that has an eviction on their name. You also fucking have an eviction. I don't have an eviction on my name. You'll never catch me be somewhere where I can't pay rent. I'm on a do not rent list because my brother took over the rent and didn't get paid on time. So what the fuck? My name is cleared. I can rent anywhere I want to. I don't have an eviction on my name. Actually, when we got evicted from our apartment, my dad is the breadwinner, the head of household. So the eviction was on his name. They even said, the people at the apartment said, we can have you guys back, but your dad just can't come here. We could have chose to stay there. They said that we could have filled out an application and they could have processed it, but why would I want to stay where my dad's not welcome? I don't have an eviction to my name. The difference between me and you is you can't fucking pay your rent. And you know why I don't have an eviction on my name? Because I'm not going to go rent an apartment or rent a house and then get evicted and have it on my name because I can't pay it. I already know what I can't fucking do. You want to run your mouth and talk shit about people, you can't rent nowheres. That's why you have to live with your fucking cousin. I don't have to live in this car, right? I choose to because I'm taking care of my family. We're all working to get out of this situation. But the difference is I could rent anywhere I want. I could rent a luxury apartment. You can't. You have an eviction on your name. You're forced to live with your cousin. But yet you want to run your mouth about other people on the app, but you can't even pay your bills, bitch. You can't even pay your bills. Your stalker exposed you. That account exposed you. You have an eviction on your name. You can't even pay your phone bill, but yet you want to come on here running your goddamn mouth about other people. You can't fucking pay your bills, bitch.
But you just keep talking about Squid, and it's I kind of think you do give a fuck about Squid and what she's up to. I think in that same live stream, she made fun of orphans. And then, like, a couple of sentences later, she's all like, don't make fun of people in their situations or something like that. Again, I'm going to be showing my notes. Her live streams are just basically like her fighting her chat. Like, there is no positivity at all. You go in her live stream and it is more negative than the fucking negative symbol. It is just constant yelling from Tophiachu, which, by the way, she is now living in her car with Mama Chu and Brother Chu, I think, to the best of my knowledge. I can't imagine sharing a car with Tophiachu and Mama Chu if I was in Brother Chu's shoes, right? I can't imagine sharing a car with both of them. Have Mama Chu coughing on one side, I have Tophiachu yelling at her phone on the other side. I'd blow my fucking brains out. And then she went on this rant, this fucking tirade on, I think, the same live stream. And I call it the Don't Be Lazy rant.
Why should you have to struggle like everyone else? Why can't everybody just be like Warren Buffett or Bill Gates? Why can't we just be successful? Because you don't want to be fucking successful. You want to be a lazy ass bitch that doesn't do nothing for themselves. Because if you really wanted to work hard enough for your dreams, you would, instead of taking it out on other people. You don't work hard enough. And my supporters who work hard enough know. And I know because I've had supporters that own actual businesses and jobs. I know supporters that actually work their asses off. If you worked your ass off, you wouldn't be concerned with me. If you were hardworking motherfuckers, you wouldn't be in my live stream contributing to the negativity and talking down on me like I'm not supposed to be like, oh, well, I want this. You know, I want this for myself. I can have it for myself. No one's gonna fucking stop me. No one's gonna stop me from my dreams except myself. If I listen to the negativity, I'm stopping myself from being where I need to be. I need to take back my motherfucking life. Even if it means making that YouTube video before I film anything else. I'm taking back my life. No one is going to take my life from me. You're not gonna sit here and try to tell me how I need to live my life, because you're fucked up and your life is shitty and you can't even afford to go to the doctor if you got sick. That's not my problem. You take it out on everybody else. You're the Karen that comes to work because they hate their job so much they still come to work. Well, if you don't fucking like your job, then don't fucking go to work. Oh, the rooms are so dirty. Oh, if you can't fucking handle what you get paid to fucking do, then don't work there. Instead of making fucking videos on TikTok complaining about how shitty tenants are, or complaining how shitty you encountered a customer, then shut the fuck up and get offline and go fucking find a better job. Instead of sitting here complaining about how shitty your life is, it's shitty because you fucking make it shitty. Like I said, this is the year where I take back my fucking life. And people could sit here and say it's not there are loads of people, way more than handfuls of people that knows everything that people do to me on the internet is not because of me. And you could fucking try to say that all you want. You could scream it up and down the mountain, but no one will believe your fucking ass because they've seen it with their own eyes. People have actually sat here for whole live streams and watched you do stuff. Actually, my live streams are all screen recorded, so all the nasty, dirty comments that are being left are being screen recorded as we speak. And people try to twist my words and say, oh, well, she said this, she said that. Don't fucking lie, because it's screen recorded. Your ass got caught. Like, it's so fucking crazy how people act. It's so fucking crazy how people think that they're above it. Like, I hate people that think they're high and mighty, that they think, oh, we could just harass people and get away with it. No, bitch. I hope you lose your job because of it.
It's kind of ironic how Tophiachu just preaches about, like, don't be lazy, yet her entire adult life, she's been lazy. what the fuck? I think she's only had 2 jobs. One was at Dunkin' Donuts, and she got fired for hygiene issues, quote unquote hygiene issues. And how do we know this? She told us. She made a video saying how she got fired from Dunkin' Donuts because of hygiene issues. Again, that's one of the many examples that I brought up, that she just shoots herself in the foot. Dude, that would be like if I worked at Subway or something and went to go take a shit and wiped my hands with my ass and didn't wash my hands, and with those same shit hands I started making sandwiches for the customers, and I got fired for it. And I got on here and I was like, hey guys, I got fired today from Subway because I made I made sandwiches with my hands that I wiped my ass with. I mean, what's the big deal, guys? That's something you have to keep to yourself, okay? Not that I would ever do that. You get what I mean? It's personal stuff, and she cannot help but talking about personal stuff. Oh yeah, she also says Mexican isn't a race. Fuck me, I guess. I'll just dematerialize into fucking nothing. What are you talking about, Tophiachu? The thing is, she is mixed. She's black, and I think she's Hispanic. ¿Estás pendejo qué? I don't understand. Like, I don't understand her. I really don't. She is a contradiction. She contradicts herself so much, and it is like, you can't help but facepalm like Anais in like The Amazing World of Gumball. You just, what are you doing? So she got kicked out. She pawned her tablet. Says TikTok isn't paying her maybe $1,000 or more. That's according to her. She says she's not gonna go to work because of trolls and threats, which is, you know, fine. I'll give her that, because that is very real. A lot of these locales are fucked with, like, unwarranted, you know, they get fucked with a lot. Like I said, there are plenty of reasons to dislike Tophiachu, but going after her in real life, like, you're a fucking loser. You're a bit of a fucking loser. She's told stories about recently how people have gone to her car and, you know, broken the window or something, or stolen from her car. Like, yeah, those people are fucking losers, you know, they're losers. You're right in there with Tophiachu, you're a fucking loser. She was paying $400 weekly to the hotel room, and says that money could have gone to a house. No, a house in Albuquerque is $300,000 and $1,300 for an apartment. One of her famous quotes is, all you care about is keeping people homeless. She got herself kicked out of a hotel room for being, well, nasty. I forgot to address it when that was a section in the video. If there are any sections in this video, which I doubt, Squid claimed that Papachu shit on the sidewalk. Oh man, and that kind of checks out, because Papachu has bladder issues, and which is really sad. But then Tophia says, why can't she mind her own business? She says, my business is my business. Trust me, I'm quoting her verbatim. I listened to this shit for 4 goddamn hours. She goes on to say, my business is my business, nobody else's, right? And then she goes on to air out every single detail about her family, about her situation, about what she's doing. She's been doing it for years and years, and she still hasn't learned this fucking lesson. Where does that leave us in present day? No housing, no job, Comic-Con, sick mother, possibly the worst spot she's ever been in since her existence on Musically to now, and she does nothing but beef and argue with her chat. What now, Tophia? Like, what is the game plan? I mean, I beef and argue with my chat, but it's like all fun and games. There was a a joke where I had kidnapped my chat and was like forcing them like hostage to like stay in the chat and watch the live stream, but people were like in on the joke. Tophiachu just insults her chat, and her chat insults her. So it's just like this constant like clashing of like negativity. Like damn, fuck man. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it there, cause again I had no script other than like the notes I took and like the semi order timeline. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm missing like a ton of stuff, but she has said so many dumb things over the years that it would be like impossible for me to talk about without a script. And I'm not the best at like writing scripts. Every video I do is like very loose, and I just kind of click record and yap. Let me know down below what I missed, what other stupid stuff she said. And yeah, by the way, huge shout out to these two channels. This video would not be possible without these two channels, so big shout out to both of them. That's where I got all this information. The earlier stuff I knew just at the top of my dome, but all the other stuff, no. So yeah, that's all I have for you today. Bye bye.